But it is, excuse me, air conditioned, so.
And the retaining wall, just for anyone who doesn't know, is only like this tall. It's
Just to
That's
clarify
more or
what
less
we
like
have.
the separate, right?
It's just to give it, you know, when the people are walking along the river and that, you know, you feel like you're separate from that.
Well, the other thing is if you're having a party there, you don't want somebody coming in, you know, the lavatory a couple hundred feet down. So if you're already gonna run into that person and say, wait a minute, I pay taxes in the city, I wanna go in there.
Yeah.
Well,
We have to,
I mean, it's just like anything else though, it's like, you know, a shelter in the car.
Any word on Natalie? How are things going there, or any update?
Anything new?
No, it's interesting though, we've had an attorney taking a look at how we structure the performance bond. And another option would be is for them to post a letter of credit that we could draw on with trigger points. But Mike, you're familiar with Mike Rissman, right? Carl? When we first started this, we pressed Mike pretty hard to tell us whether or not Natali could build the infrastructure. And then, because they can build it without prevailing wage rates. And that saves about 25%.
Right.
And then turn it over to the city. He thought it was questionable to the point where he wouldn't recommend it. He's having second thoughts about that. In fact, he's talked to the town, another town attorney, to see if we can do this and have them build it.
And then turn it over to us, and then,
We would maintain it like we were
Now,
planning
is-
to do anyways.
Is Larry part of this
I
discussion?
haven't even, I just talked to Mike today about this. Now,
Sam and I
okay.
briefly discussed it, and we both agree that if something like that could happen, something has to be negotiated that ends up in the price of the home, so.
right,
Natalie should be happy, we should be happy, you know, if there's money to be saved, it shouldn't go into his pocket, it should help sell the places.
so what you're saying, it would go into the price of the home, right?
well, one of the reasons that the city considered doing the infrastructure was to make the houses affordable.
Right.
Add the infrastructure to the price of the house. Now it's gonna be, you're not gonna sell the houses.
Right, gonna be like 280, 290, 300,000.
So if he's gonna build the infrastructure, and pay for it, what is the offset? Maybe he gets the land for $1.
That's what I'm asking.
I think we would look at some options, but we need to see what Mike's gonna come back with. I didn't frankly expect him to say it based on how strongly he felt his opinion previously was. It was like a way of circumventing the prevailing wage rate issue.
Now, are we gonna get in trouble by doing it?
He,
No, but I'm saying, are we gonna get picketed by not using it?
it's a private developer building it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the outfit he was talking about was the Union Shop anyways, if that's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
What was the name of that company, start with a name?
Anastasi.
That's it. I think they're a Union Shop.
What is it? Whatever happened with,
Irishman.
you know, with Leroy or something like that, or Smith,
Yes, that's
Natali, Anastasi, Makalani,
good grief.
Sammy, what's going on? Do you know all these guys? What's going on? Pelosi,
They're all related, I know they are.
Sometimes
Sliz.
I bet you a lot of other people do it too.
Then you got Boyle.
You changed your name from Bellini, right?
Yes. Yeah, but I look at my aunt married Tag Angligami. It's like, what the heck's with this, you know? He had to move out of here and go into New Mexico. He had some problems here. I don't know what, but. So that is huge. That would be phenomenal. That would,
Well,
I mean,
there's no guarantees, but he's.
no, I'm saying that
That
would
would be
be,
$4 million, wouldn't it? 45% back on the,
Well, we were figuring the infrastructure of both phases, so 1.8 million. So,
400,000, sorry. That'd be the-
That's
That's what I was really excited.
Like, your cousin's in the witness protection plan?
yeah, exactly.
Wow.
it's not for sure, but Mike's having second thoughts about what he,
Mike is good though, I mean, he
He's very good.
researches that stuff to the nth degree.
John.
Maybe someday down the road, one of these meetings, we can,
Yeah.
after he finalizes his
Yeah.
stuff, we'll get him in the
Yeah.
top of the town.
And benefit motorcycle park.
The, meeting at the 19th, did we present through youth board book awards?
Yeah.
Because instead of going to the high school, this is a city-run thing appointed by the mayor, so I'd like to do it here if we could.
Just remind me ahead of time, we'll get it on the agenda with the names. Okay.
Do we have any further discussion about rec department?
That was what I was gonna talk about next, but I think we should close the door for that. 'cause
We do these first?
Yeah, we've got these two things, special events. One is for the Hawk Walk, and another one is for the motorcycle ride.
Hot Walk, where are they?
They're, O'Hara.
O'Hara.
Oh, okay.
They
All
do
right.
it.
They're Hawks, the O'Hara Hawks. And they come down and they take this long walk and, but these were turned in too late, so we didn't have time to get a resolution.
Now you know Double D's is doing their first
As
car
was-
show tonight.
This one. Third annual benefit motorcycle ride for Joshua Thurston. And I guess the police meet him and take him around along just through the city.
Now, do they have a problem with paying overtime?
No,
Does the Hawks have a problem with paying overtime?
there will, no.
Okay.
There will be none.
Does the American Legion
There
have a
won't be
problem
any.
paying
There won't be-
overtime?
This is,
I'm just
I
asking.
know where you're, I
I
know
know
where
where
you're
it's
going
going.
with this.
Is everybody okay with these? Because
Anybody have an objection?
they're before the next meeting. All right, I make a motion to go to executive to discuss personnel, particular persons. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
Bye.